Yo, peep this. You just clicked on Let's View It, and I'm Tyrone Cross. Welcome to my channel, so you already know. Let's view it. 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 What's up, real ones? Welcome to Let's View It, the realest unscripted channel on YouTube. So I don't read shit, I just talk it. And if you happen to appreciate it, well, I happen to appreciate if you subscribe and help support me in this channel and get the truth out there with a twist of sarcasm. And sometimes, I reckon, I do a little bit impersonations, but a whole lot of truth. And these days, truth gets you in trouble. Now, speaking of getting in trouble, I have a teacher that seemed like she was trying to get herself fired. Now, I don't know what school this is or where this took place at, but this teacher right here puts her foot down and refuses to call a girl student a they, them. So you already know. Let's view it.
All right, now that you're done, well, she'd like to get her presentation. Are you ready?
Now, right away, you can tell this teacher means business and is ready for war. By the way she went over and said, now is she ready for her presentation? Now let's see how it goes down.
I'm not a she.
You're not a she.
No, I already told you I go by they, them.
They and them. They and them mean multiple people.
No, my pronouns are they, them.
There's no such thing. No such thing.
Yes, there is.
So, like I said, are you, which is a she, ready to give her presentation?
I'm not a she. Like, you go by she, her. So when we talk about the teacher said this, she said that. I go by they, them. So you can ask me, or if you don't get it, you can just say my name. You can say, Parker, would you like to present now?
That makes no sense. What would you think as?
That's none of your business.
When you came out, your mom, that is where you came out. What were you
Why are we talking about this right now?
Because I asked you, were you ready for your presentation?
I am ready for my presentation,
And
but I'd like you to
acknowledged
respect
you.
what I go by.
I am.
You're not, though.
She. You.
No.
Her.
No. They, them. You can ask.
They
are
and them
ready?
mean multiple. Multiple.
Teacher, this is a new important thing.
Well, it's not important to me because I'm old school. And they and them is considered multiple
You might
people.
not want to say that, though, teacher. It doesn't really kind of go well.
You're
Why
being
don't
so
you-
close-minded right now.
I'm not being closed-minded.
You are.
You're being too open-minded. You're too
So
open-minded.
open-minded.
Yes, you are.
And
I agree.
Open-minded.
That don't make no sense. I don't know what they and them mean.
Is she,
No.
him,
No.
her?
You know what?
Myself?
Sure. You can call me a he, him if you feel so inclined. How about that?
He, him.
Sure. It'll start you in the right direction of calling somebody something that they're more comfortable with, even though you're not. Because it's not about your comfort, it's about my comfort.
It's not about your
what
comfort.
I
You're in
identify
my
as.
classroom, and in my classroom,
I'm
you
not allowed to be
are a her
comfortable.
or she.
I don't identify as a she or a her. Please
Oh my
don't call me
God.
that.
I'm gonna call you
can-
what you are,
Parker,
I'm gonna
you
call
can
you
call me
what-
by my name.
Miss Parker.
No.
Yes, Miss Parker.
I don't like that.
Are
That
you ready
makes
for
me
your
uncomfortable.
presentation?
That makes me uncomfortable. You
No,
can
what's
ask-
making me uncomfortable is you talking about them and
How is that making you uncomfortable? If I'm talking
because
about
I'm
myself?
talking to one single person, which
Exactly.
is her,
No.
she, a beautiful
No.
young lady, however you want to put it. I want you
I
to
don't
do your
want it put
presentation.
any of that way. I want to be called
It's
they,
not what
them.
you want because right now you're in my classroom, my habitat, my home right now, and as such, you are going to be addressed as Miss Parker.
No,
She,
you can just call me Parker.
her.
If you're uncomfortable with it, you
Let
can.
it go.
No, this is important.
That's
This
what I'm
means a
telling.
lot
Just
to
let
me.
it go.
You
Because
can let it go.
at this point,
You're just
what's going to
willing
happen
to
is
disrespect students.
I'm not disrespecting you at
I
all,
feel
young lady.
disrespected.
I'm
Please
not.
Don't call me that.
Is it that serious that you have to be called
to
that?
me. It
Oh.
is to me, and I'm trying to compromise with you here. Like, you can just call me by my name.
I
if you don't
am
get it.
compromising with you.
What is
I'm
the
calling you a
compromise?
beautiful young lady.
I don't like that. I don't feel that way. Please don't refer to me as such.
So
If I said, hey teacher, what's up, fat old guy? Would you feel happy about that?
I'm not a fat old guy.
Right, so you get
if
it.
you call me a beautiful woman,
That teacher is a boss. Matter of fact, I want my kids to have that teacher. Unfortunately, if she keeps that up for too long, she's not going to be teaching anymore. This stuff is serious. Even the other student tried to warn the teacher that this is a new thing and you need to be careful. She's like, I don't give a damn. I'm old school and this is my classroom. And I'm educated and I'm a teacher and no one is going to make me talk incorrectly. No one's going to make me call a singular person plural. It doesn't make sense. So then the girl says, you can call me he, him. And the teacher's like, he, him? We're getting even farther away from who and what you are. First, you just wanted me to make many of you. But now you want me to completely change you. And really, the schools should be against this. There should be a rule against it. You shouldn't be able just to grab any pronoun you want and say, call me that, and then expect the whole world to call you that. If this is the expectations you're setting for people, or trans people in particular, this is why their life is so hard outside of school. When the rest of the world doesn't give a damn. When you don't have a principal standing over you, making sure everyone's calling you what you want to be called. School's primary reason for existing in the first place is to mold kids into the type of people they want for once they release them when they turn 18. It's not to get a career. It's not to become a genius. It's not to become educated. Those are just distracting incentives they give us so we don't give up. That's it. The main reason is to mold their mind so that they listen to authority and they do what they're told. Well, right now they're molding children's minds into believing that the world should call them whatever they want. And that's why when they go to work or they're out in public, they have meltdowns and they get filmed on TikTok. Or they're ranting on TikTok crying alligator tears because a girl was called a girl. But she didn't like it because she feels like a boy. And from now on, if a girl says they feel like a boy, I think they should have to walk up to a boy, ask the boy what he feels like, and see if they're feeling the same things on the inside. Because you never know. She could be completely wrong. Maybe she feels like a hippopotamus. And you can see society is making this younger generation think it's so important that they will sit there and argue with the teacher all day before they say, you know what? Forget it. I'm just going to do my presentation. No, that couldn't happen. These kids are so brainwashed that if you don't agree with this, their life completely freezes. Everything stops. They have meltdowns, emotional breakdowns. They are completely fragile, vulnerable, and built out of wet paper. Like literally built out of wet paper. No, hold up, wait, scratch that. That's still too much credit. They're built like wet one-ply toilet paper from the 99-cent store. Yeah, that's more accurate. That's probably why they feel like they get shit on themselves all the time. But let's give props to this teacher. We need more teachers like this. We need strong teachers that ain't down for the BS, and that's going to tell the kids the truth and try to make them better people. Not just console feelings all day long. Why? Because you should always represent truth, but also because the real world, no one cares about you. That's why. I actually feel like this teacher had a good approach. She was assertive, but she was still respectful. Called her a beautiful young lady. Who would have ever thought that a girl getting called a beautiful young lady would feel disrespected by that?
That's crazy.
So that's the video of a boss teacher putting her foot down, not falling for the BS, and refusing to call a female student a they, them. Why? Because she's not plural. But hopefully, and I pray, this teacher still has a job. Because really we need more teachers like her. And now that you know a female student wants to be called plural people, and if you don't do that, at least call her a boy, all I need you guys to do is comment below. Tell me what you think. Does this teacher still have a job? Or do you think she got the Teacher of the Year award? But while you're telling me your thoughts, I'm also going to need you to hit that bell like the Hunchback. Also click that hitchhiker button and subscribe with me. And I'll see you on the next trip.
Day and night. Keep it real. Keep it real. Keep it real. All my life. Keep it real. Keep it real. Keep it real. Can't help I keep it real. Keep it real. Keep it real.